right, Coach, what does it mean to come in when your second straight Mountain West game like this, get off to a 2-0 start the week?
Well, it's a good win. It's always nice to come away with a victory. We can get a lot better, but it's great to bring the trophy home. You know, that's something we talked about all week, to take pride in that, and how history is going to record the 2017 team in this rivalry. So you guys found a way to win, which is something that probably we needed, you know, to stumble a little bit and wake up, and because we didn't play very well on offense in the second half.
What's it say about this team that you can win that way? You know, like even when the offense isn't clicking?
Yeah, we lost momentum. We lost field position in the third quarter, but nobody really panicked. Everybody hung in there. Defense played well, and special teams, Blake punted the ball well and switched the field because we made a mistake of catching the ball on the 6-yard line. You know, that's a young mistake that we can improve with. You know, but there's a lot of lessons there to be learned. But the team hung in there. They didn't panic and just kept playing.
You guys went straight to the running game right away. What flaws did you see from the San Jose State run defense that you guys were able to go after?
Well, we just need to get the run game going. You know, felt like if we could get it going a little bit and try to wear them down, you know, and that would pay off later in the game. They did a good job, though. You know, they really did. And Ronnie ran the ball well. And but we put ourselves behind the sticks way too much. You know, penalties. I got to look at the film and see about those penalties because it's just, we can't do that. You know, you go behind schedule with long yard situations. You know, it's hard against anybody to convert.
Was penalties the one thing that really derailed this third down offense, or was it a multitude of things during third down scenarios in the second half?
Mainly penalties. You know, I got to look at all of them, but you know, penalties when you go backwards, it's hard. You know, it's hard to convert, and and then we had some drop balls, didn't catch the ball. You know, so there's a lot of things we can improve with, and like I said, it may sound weird, but something we probably needed to tighten it up and make sure we're making plays in tight games. You know, you play tight games, you can't win like that. You know, so you can't rely on the defense all game long.
What did you see out of Marcus tonight? What do you think maybe was missing tonight that we saw last week?
He was off a little bit. You know, that's a unconventional defense, and they have good blitz packages, and you know, but we missed on some balls that we should have hit for sure. And so again, you know, it's a work in progress for him, and more reps, and each week it's different, you know, and so what you see differently each week. But you know, we'll go back to the drawing board and look at what we could have done better, and I'm sure he'll learn from it.
Do you sense this team kind of start to believe that not only, you know, winning games, but like something special could be in the cards for this squad?
Well, it's 1 week at a time. You know, we will never look past 1 week. You have a tough opponent next week in New Mexico, and unconventional offense, hard to simulate in practice. You know, so it's going to be I haven't really looked at them yet. All I know is they run the option. That's all I know. I haven't looked at their defense yet. But you know, it's one day at a time, 1 week at a time, really, for this team. And each day is a learning experience, and each week, you know, we just got to continue to work hard and believe in what we're doing, and you know, take it 1 week at a time.
How about Ronnie Rivers' performance? He had 105 yards tonight. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I thought he ran hard. You know, he ran hard. Those were tough yards. He wasn't out in space a lot. You know, didn't have a lot of open space, but thought he ran with his pads down. He secured the football, didn't turn the football over. So that was a good game for him to get between the tackles and run with some authority. And so again, he'll continue to improve, I'm sure, as well.
Final question for me, just why is Orlando's defense so difficult to figure out? It seems like so far in the first 2 weeks here in Mountain West play that teams are having a tough time. I mean, what is it on that side of the ball that you guys are putting in place that, you know, is working so well?
No, I think it's, of course, he does a good job with the staff, but the players are executing, and they're running to the ball and tackling well. We missed some tackles tonight, which is unlike us a little bit. Their back's good back, though. He ran hard, and we missed some tackles we don't normally miss. But he does a good job of mixing it up, and we're getting some pressure on the quarterback at times, and that always helps.